as we tell people to get out to vote. So I've got just two simple jobs here. One is to make sure you know how much of the legislature we need Wendy to be elected and with us at the legislature. All of the tough, good conversations that you want us to have are prevented from us really bringing forth unless we have another person like Wendy elected there. Good conversations about progressive reforms, good conversations about protecting women, those happen if Wendy's elected. And so that's why I appreciate you being here today, telling people to get out to vote, not only for Biden, but also for Wendy and our state senate so that we can really change things here in Nevada. Secondly, is to introduce the wonderful man standing next to me. You recognize his face now. You watched him in debates. You watched the secretary talk about hard issues. You watched the secretary and the work that he did under the Obama administration. This is a fan club, right? You had a fan club. So please give a warm welcome to Secretary Julián Castro.
First of all, a huge thank you to you, Assemblywoman Thompson, for your leadership in the state assembly. Those of us outside of Nevada keep hearing about the great things that are going on here, and that's based in no small part of your leadership. So thank you very much for that. And the difference that y'all are making in the lives of folks here in northern Nevada and throughout the state, and setting an example. In fact, in Texas, we're only 9 state house seats away from taking back the majority. And when we do, I'm going to have them call you up and get some pointers on what they need to do. To Assemblywoman Jauregui-Jackins, to Wendy, we were together here, we were saying in October of 2018. Yes. It was great to meet you and to follow your journey in public service, and I'm cheering you on in Senate District 15 because we need your leadership. I know you've made so many people so proud and set a great example. She's gonna win, right? With your help? Yes! And to all of y'all here, thank you for being here. And my staff will verify this, and I want to give a shout out to Ben, who is now the Biden-Harris, and Natalie and Sawyer, who are here with me. Of course, I campaigned like all of the other candidates through a number of states. I think we went to almost 30 states because I made this foolish pledge to try and visit all 50 states during my shorter campaign than Joe Biden's. But I always told people back then and now that my two favorite states to visit were Nevada and Arizona. And that this part of Nevada, the Reno, Carson City, northern Nevada area was my favorite out of all of it in the United States. I like the community that y'all have here. I like the feel of it. And I'm excited to be here this morning because we have a job in front of us. We got 9 days left to make sure that we do everything possible to elect Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, the next President and Vice President of the United States. And I just think about how much has changed in all of our lives. If you're like me and my wife Erica, we're scrambling at home with remote learning with our 11-year-old and our 5-year-old trying to keep up. We feel very blessed that we're doing okay, but we know of folks that are not. We know of folks that are out of work, people that are facing eviction. I lost my stepmom to COVID-19 and my father contracted it. He's 80 years old and, thankfully he got over it. We've watched more than 220,000 Americans lose their lives to this virus. And throughout all of this, all of the shortcomings and clearer and clearer. Y'all know that. You wouldn't be here if you didn't know it, right? But what we also know is that we have two people in Joe Biden and Kamala Harris of character, people who our children will be able to look up to in the Oval Office, people who have the wisdom, the experience, the plan to get us past this pandemic, get people back to work, open up our small businesses again, and also address the biggest challenges of our time: climate change, equality, making sure that everybody has a fair shot at opportunity in our country. That's why we need to make sure that we get out and vote and convince our friends and family and neighbors and classmates and colleagues to go out and vote. And you know what? A lot of people, they put Nevada in this column of, oh, well, you know, why are you worried about Nevada? I mean, Nevada's blue. It has a wonderful state legislature that is majority female. Y'all have a great governor that's doing wonderful things. But y'all know that Nevada it's not, you know, you can't 100% count on it going blue every time, right? And remember what happened last time. We thought that Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania were solid blue states that were going to go for Hillary Clinton. And instead, at 1:30 in the morning, they're announcing that Donald Trump is the next president of the United States. Well, you look at the polls today, and Biden is up. I saw a poll, he's up 7 points in Pennsylvania, up a few points also in Michigan and Wisconsin. And then I looked at Nevada, and it's close, like those states, right? So what the Trump campaign is doing, I'm sure, is looking for these opportunities in different places that are unexpected. Don't take anything for granted. That's what they did last time. That's what they're trying to find and do this time. But we know that Democrats are coming out right now. Democrats are ahead in Washoe County. Y'all won Washoe County in 2018, and you can do it again. Thank you for being here. It makes so much of a difference for people to hear it from you personally. Y'all are wonderful ambassadors for this campaign, and I know that with your hard work, we're going to watch election night when they announce that Nevada has given its electoral votes to Joe Biden and Kamala, ditching Mitch McConnell with a new United States Senate, and have a Democratic president, a Democratic Senate, a Democratic House. Nevada, all right? And now, Jake, I think you're going to give everybody instructions.
Yep, absolutely. Thank you so much, Secretary. All right, everyone. So thanks so much for showing up to our LitDrop. I could not possibly be more inspiring than Secretary Castro, so thanks for buttering them up for me. So here's how it's going to work today. We've been LitDropping using an app called Minivan. So if you're going to be doing that with us, please take out your phone, download an app, Minivan Touch. It's a little blue icon with white dots. And then the best part is that for the main training, you can also do that on your phone. You don't have to listen to me. I'm very boring. If you go to nvdems.co, that's C-O, not .com, .co, nvdems.co/litdrop, it'll take you to a quick video, which will teach you everything that you need to know. It teaches you how to use that app. It teaches you what we have to do on the doors. It is pretty short. You can watch it in your car where it's warmer than here. And that should give you everything you need to know. But basically, the long and the short of it is, you take that app. We'll give you a list number. You'll plug that into the app, and it'll give you a list of addresses where to go. You just go to those doors. You drop it off of them. You don't knock. We're not having conversations. We're remaining completely contactless, just out of an abundance of caution, as they say. And it's very easy, pretty quick. And then we will have canvas voters. So I'll be checking those lists out to you at that table right there. But also, if you would like to take a photo with the secretary, we're asked that you form a line. And I think we probably want to, where do we want to do that? Like, over here.
Yeah, with the lovely background of the city.
Right over here. All right, thank you so much, everybody.
Some fresh donuts if you want one real quick.
Be warmer though.
Yeah, whatever.